Hello, YouTube subscribers. Today or tonight, whenever you're watching this, I am doing another Trick or Treats horror prop replica review. Today's replica review, if you cannot tell from the title, is the actual prop. Not the actual prop, but a close enough prop replica, supposed to be from the very first movie of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Something I've been dying for, and something I actually technically kind of asked a couple years back in one of my reviews when I actually did this review on this chainsaw. Well, not this review, but another review on this chainsaw. That basically, when I bought, when I bought this from Party City, I did a review on it and I said that yes, I only bought it to at least have a toy chainsaw in my horror prop collection, to represent Leatherface. I mean, yeah, sure, it's not a prop replica from any of the movies, but would I like one? Yes. And I named out a few companies like NECA, Trick or Treat Studios, Spare Halloween, even though, yeah, that chainsaw is basically at Spare Halloween as well. So, wait a few years later, they announced that they want to get Trick or Treat Studios, got the rights back to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, and one of their biggest, newest things that they are bringing out is the chainsaw. And I was so freaking excited because I said in that review that, look, I know they do really good prop replicas like the Chucky knife, but that kind of sucks because it was made out of foam. Like, hard foam, but some people complained about it because the paint started to come off and stuff, and that it's easy to ruin. So I'm like, yeah, would it be made out of foam? It would suck. Would I still buy it? Yeah. But I would have preferred if it was made in plastic. And it's made out of plastic. But before we get into the chainsaw, even though I already showed it off a few times, let's get into the box. Now, when I pulled this out of the delivery box, I was over. It took my breath away. Like, OMD. I mean, look at this. Look at it. And it's big. I mean, of course, it's a life-size prop replica, but so, of course, it's going to be big, but I did not expect the box, the sleeve inside the box, to look like that. Like, oh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Trick or Treat Studios, deluxe chainsaw prop with sound and oh well. I can't really say that very well, so wait. So here's the side. I like the side of it. It kind of represents the ending. Also, once again, says here on the top, you get to see more better on the bottom. But who will survive? And what will be left of them? This is the bottom. And then here's the back. Now, it does take four AA batteries. 4 double A batteries. Before tax, depends on the shipping, and also depends what shipping company you want to go through. Like, depends where you live, and depends on what shipping company you want to go through. But before tax, it's $79.99. I've been waiting on this proper replica ever since September, last year of September, because I was stuck in a position of getting a Spider-Man figure, or pre-ordering a Spider-Man figure, or this. And this said this would ship last year of December 15th. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And the Spider-Man figure said if I pre-ordered it then it would ship, and it wouldn't ship until basically the very first day of the beginning of 2024. So I choose the chainsaw. Yeah, I didn't get it until this month, which I was disappointed in, but hey, I mean, lessons learned. I will say I did watch the first movie. It was kind of hard for me to tell which one, what was different from the first movie. I even watched the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, even though I didn't really like that movie. I just figured to watch it because they technically quoted they used the same chainsaw since it was a requel movie. Also, I kind of have a feeling it's a hint of the video game feeling as well, because, even though, yeah, like, the detail's great and all that, I like the detail of it. Like, do I got my negatives? Sure. Yeah, I got my negatives. This is where the 4 AA batteries go. But yeah, do I got my negatives? Oh yeah, I got my negatives. But this thing outweighs the negatives. This chainsaw is so perfect as it is. I'm not even worried about the negatives. Why? Because I will tell you why. I mean, I like the detail of, like, the scratches on the blade, how these don't, like, kind of hang down, kind of like this one does. Like that. But, like, okay, yeah, would it have been cool if you could, like, take this little handle and, yeah, it would. But, honestly, I mean, technically before tax, almost $100 of how much I paid. It was like $98 and some cents. I never can remember the cents, but it was like $98 I paid for this. So I'm not gonna bitch too much. Yes, does it have the smoke from the original movie? Like, this is technically supposed to be based off of, and what the box represents? No, it does not have the smoke once you turn it on. No. But that's okay. I mean, it's a toy. It's a proper replica. You're gonna have it on your shelf. Maybe take it to Comic-Con. And Glenn, that can be a danger hazard if you. But yeah, sure. You can't. And I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that, because how you turn it on is this little switch right here. Is this little switch. And let me tell you, after I put in the 4 AA batteries, and I turn this baby on, I automatically turned it off. Even though I love the sound of the purr, ugh. It's loud. Now, okay, I don't have to keep pushing buttons to keep that purring sound going, basically like I have to do with this one, which is great. To me, that is one of my positives. That is so awesome. There is a button right here. To me, that is also really cool, because it, that's like one of my other positives, is that how the chainsaw noise sound, it sounds like, it really sounds like from the movie, is that basically the purr, by the purr, to that sound, to the chain going, it really sounds like the movie. Now, granted, could it be the sound from the Netflix movie? Sure. Could it, but I'm going with the one from the very first Chainsaw movie. Now, am I happy I got this? Abso-fucking-lutely. I mean, shit, look at this. This is fucking gorgeous. The detail, yeah. Also, another negative of mine, would I like to have blood on it? Sure. But if you know, people that know how to customize bikes, pop replica, toys, action figures, and if you go through them, and if you go and ask them, to customize it, where it does have the smoke, where it could, like, paint, like, blood on the blade, then that's cool, that's you, but I'm fine the way it is. And yes, if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I did post which one of these bad boys are better, the $79.99 or the $50 one. Which, okay, yes, I mean, if you don't have much money, and if you can't really save up any money for yourself and spend any money on yourself, then, and if you are able to pull a few $50 here and there, then yeah, this one's for you. But if you can save up at least enough money to save up for this, go for this one, because this is worth it. This is like the most, this, and it's not even heavy. It's like really freaking light. But that's my review for it. Also, I like the paint job, though. The paint jobs are really cool. How dirty out it is. how there's like sun scratches on the blade. And then like at the end of every prop replica review from NECA or Trick or Treat Studios, hell, even Spare Halloween, Wishlist. Gotta do the wishlist. From Trick or Treat Studios or even Spare Halloween, Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2 Plant. That would be just. I'm not gonna stop asking for a replica for that plant until I get it, because that movie is so iconic. It is a good movie, musical or not. 1990, 2017, and 2019 It movie. I mean, we gotten some things from the 2017 movie. It would be great to get some of 1990 It stuff from Trick or Treat Studios, because I do like the 1990 one, but and I do appreciate what that was, even though I do like the new one as well. So, like, maybe for the 1990, I don't know, maybe the boat, maybe for 2017, they, Trick or Treat Studios or Spare Halloween could do, like, the Jack in the Box, the 1980 Friday the 13th, Pamela Voorhees Severed Head. I've seen Spare Halloween's Severed Head of Billy from Hocus Pocus. They did awesome with that prop replica. I feel like if Spare Halloween did that with Pamela Voorhees, that would be awesome. I've seen some Trick or Treat Studios Severed Heads. They do awesome with those. I think they could also do a good job. Maybe a little more better job than Spare Halloween. I did find out this year Trick or Treat Studios is getting the rights back to The Shining, and they are doing The Shining Act, so I'm gonna skip that one. Evil Dead and Ash vs. the Evil Dead, Necronomicon Ex Mortis extra pages. There was some pages when I watched the first movie that was not in the book. There was, and I know the show came out like after the book got released. They released the book, but I would like some pages from the show, because I think Trick or Treat Studios, I feel like if Trick or Treat Studios brought out more pages, like from the first movie and the TV series, that would be cool for fans to add to the book that they already have. Because there are some fans that do love the first movie and the TV series. So, Evil Dead 2 missing pages. I think it would also be cool to get the page where it has like the time traveling, the time travel portal page, the page of Ash of Destiny, My Bloody Valentine, the Minor Mask and Pickaxe, from the Dexter series. I like the Dexter series. I think it'd be very cool if Trick or Treat Studios or Spare Halloween could, I don't know, figure something out from the, what would be cool as a prop replica from the Dexter series. 1984 Terminator. Basically, from the Terminator franchise, generally, like the Enel skeleton head, the skull of the T-800, the forearm of the T-800, the Terminator chip, just many things that Trick or Treat Studios could do, especially after this. They could do the Terminator gun. I mean, Um, Candyman. I like the first pop replica they Trick or Treat Studios tried to do with Candyman. I think if they retried with Candyman, like do the trench coat, but not just the trench coat by itself, but like connect the hook into one of the sleeves that's on the correct side that that Candyman has the hook on, uh, at where basically it's not two pieces you have to worry about buying. It's all in one. It's all one piece. You got the hook connected to the trench coat. You got the trench coat connected to the hook. Full Candyman or a Candy Woman. I mean, there could be a woman, but there, I could see a woman buying the trench coat with the hook and quoting, "She's Candy Woman." Not trying to be sexist. 2013 Evil Dead Necronomicon Ex Mortis Volume 2. I like the 2013 Evil Dead movie. I think it'd be cool to have the 2013 Evil Dead version. 2023 Evil Dead Rise Necronomicon Ex Mortis Volume 3. Same thing with the 2013. It was a good movie. I like it. I think it'd be cool to have a proper replica of the book. Now, Disney allowed this to happen. If Disney allowed Trick or Treat Studios to do this, I would buy it. Not just for my sister, but for me. Because I liked the first movie. Not really so much of the second movie, but Disney's Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 pages, but in the spell book, like have Trick or Treat Studios do the spell book, but also have them add every spell from the first movie and second movie in the book, because the way Trick or Treat Studios did the Necronomicon, I think they would do a really good job design, like putting in their own way, like taking the Necronomicon, slapping over like the Hocus Pocus design, and I think it would be really freaking badass, and have Disney get more money, not just from Trick or Treat Studios and stuff, but yeah. Men in Black. I would like to see from Trick or Treat Studios or Spare Halloween to do like some of the Men in Black weapons, like the Mind Eraser, the little gun Will Smith got from the very first movie. One of the big cannon guns. From Terrifier. Okay, yeah, Trick or Treat Studios announced more Terrifier stuff this year, which was awesome. Including one of them was a handsaw. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to get more Terrifier stuff, like the Bat. My friend told me he would like to see the Bat. It's hard because I like every single weapon he uses, but I feel like the Bat would be cool to see Trick or Treat Studios do. Not trying to be mean to Trick or Treat Studios. I know you guys lost the rights to Chucky, and Universal is the only studio that has the rights to do merchandise. But I think it would be cool for Trick or Treat Studios to turn around and do a few extra merchandising for the 2019 Child's Play Chucky movie, like a life-size Chucky doll from the 2019 movie. Not as like rubbing it in Universal's face, like, hey, yeah, we lost business with you, but you guys took the Chucky stuff, but we found new Chucky stuff to do. not do it in that way, but like, yeah, yeah. So yeah, and Beetlejuice stuff. I mean, yeah, Trick or Treat Studios announced that that they're doing more like not like more, but starting to do like that. They brought out a Beetlejuice mask, and honestly, it looked really cool. It looked really badass, and even though yeah, thanks to Spirit Halloween, I basically already got one Beetlejuice replica that I not yet have reviewed. That's basically right behind me, right there. But and pretty soon I'm gonna get another proper replica from Spare Halloween. That's Beetlejuice. But so even though I'm asking from Trick or Treat Studios to do like Beetlejuice stuff, just in case if they actually do something that catches my eye, maybe like a proper replica of the book to that helped our two main ghost characters with the afterlife, or maybe like a I I don't know. So anything Beetlejuice, I just want to see Trick or Treat Studios to do, other than just a mask. So, but drop a comment down below. What did you guys think about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre chainsaw prop? Will I get the sledgehammer? You know it. After I got this, I'm like, you know what? Sledgehammer would not look that bad with this. I mean, it did with that one, but with this one, no. So, what Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is your favorite movie? What Leatherface look is your favorite? What, who's your favorite character from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies? Who's your favorite final person? Final girl, but, whoever did survive in some of the movies. Also, don't be afraid to hit that like button if you liked this review. Don't be afraid to also hit the dislike button if you didn't like this review. Also, please hit that subscribe button if you're a newcomer coming by. Please hit that subscribe button because I welcome all new and old subscribers with open arms. If you're a old subscriber, welcome back. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Whenever you're watching this, peace.